What's up, everyone? Void here with my fifth and final part to the over-the-top trophy walkthrough in Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault. This one is on the very last level of the game, Zurgo's Lair of Doom, and has a time to beat, I think, of about 9 minutes and 40 seconds. So this one's actually a little tough to do. You have to really communicate well with your partner because you don't have long to do it, and the margin of error is really high. So you have to communicate really well to know what your partner's doing at all times. You don't want to both be going at the same thing, and you just can't really afford to waste any time. One tip that I found too when you're doing this beginning part is do not use anything other than your combustor or whatever your one favorite gun is. We actually lost some time going on one of our failed attempts. We went to the final fight without the Groovinator, which is absolutely essential for beating Zurgo in the 9 minutes that you need. And we were just using the Groovinator in the early sections there. And it just, going into the final fight without any, you really lose a lot of time. So you don't want to risk having to pick up ammo crates and search for the ammo you need. So you can see here, I totally bypassed that weapon crate, kept going, and Fatman4731 picked it up for me. Same with up here, we were both taking different enemies, communicating what side we're going for. He was going for the ship there, I was going for all the enemies and this section here. And I actually got a little bit greedy and tried getting this while the thing was still alive, and it didn't really work. So, like I said, key to the beginning is communication, and don't waste various ammo types. You want to be really concise with everything. Once you've taken out all the areas there and that bomb platform, you actually get to the boss fight here. Now, one mistake we made right away is throwing a Groovinator before the shield is down. You'll see he's jumping and turning a lot, and that makes it really hard for him to take out. So you want to hold on to your Groovinator till that's done. Another thing, too, is we're throwing down. You can see I threw down a whole bunch of different weapons there. Do that at your own risk. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done that because, like the first time, or like with the beginning section, like I mentioned, when I go to pick up ammo, I'll end up getting ammo that I don't want to get, instead of picking up more Groovinator ammo, I end up picking up, the bots and things like that. So pretty much this section, you just want to communicate to who's going to be throwing. You want your Groovinators to overlap a little bit near the end, just so he never stops, because if he's jumping around, you're chasing him and having to deal with the enemies he spawns, and you won't be able to kill him quick enough. You'll see he gets away here. But we managed to drop a Groovinator on him before he can summon any enemies. The Pyrociter there is also really handy. You can just stand there and torch him, kind of like what you would do with tanks or with the ships. And yeah, so you can see I'm trying to throw a Groovinator down, but I can't. I finally get it, but he actually destroys it right away somehow. So you just want to watch out there. Now, instead of me helping out, I'm taking out these enemies. So this is his basic pattern, he jumps to the side, summons some enemies. You have to disarm this sequence before the timer reaches 0, and that's that. If you're also not too careful too, he will bring his shield back up, and if he does that, you're pretty much toast. But yeah, that's about it. Just keep him doing the Gangnam Style dance, and once you get him down to about 90% of his health gone, he will switch things up a little bit. Alright, so once his health is mostly gone there, you'll see on the left-hand side, he destroys a bunch of the platforms, and you've only got the 4 on the side to stand on. Hopefully you still have a lot of ammo left, because you don't really want to be spending time picking any up here. And yeah, he doesn't throw any shields, he doesn't move, all he does is targets platforms and fires a volley of rockets on them. And I actually stood there for a little bit. You can see him just standing there, and I only lost 4 health, 9 health now, standing there. So, I mean, you could probably just stand in one place and not move, but yeah, that's all there is to that. Just hit him with whatever gun you want, and you should get it within time. Anyways, guys, if you found these walkthrough guides at all helpful, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you still haven't gotten enough Ratchet & Clank, check out this nifty little Easter egg I found in the game.